Me and Tanisha was together in high school, my senior year. We went to prom together. That night, you know, stuff happened. And boom, a kid came out of nowhere. I signed the birth certificate. I was at the hospital, gave him my name. I thought we were happy, but seemed like things were otherwise. She went through my phone and saw some text messages from females, and we got in an altercation. And I told her I didn't care, I was cheating on her. Then she came to me and, you know, yelling, oh, I cheated on you, I cheated on you. And so that raised suspicions to me, oh, well, maybe this kid isn't mine. And so I bought an at-home DNA test. I was skeptical about the results. I had a bad feeling in my gut. The results came back that I wasn't his father. I wanted to cry at first, and then I found out she got another guy DNA tested, which kind of made me think, well, maybe that's the guy you was cheating on me with. And come to find out, he's not the father either. So she told me, well, that only confirms that I'm the father. And since I did the at-home DNA test, me and Tanisha haven't really had any contact. Tanisha and her boyfriend Kenneth think that I have tampered with the DNA results, you know, swabbed another kid. I mean, I would love to be his father because I raised him for 2 years, but I mean, when someone says they're cheating and the results come back, you're not the father. After all this drama was going on about her first son, she come to find out she was pregnant again, and she said it was mine. I told her we can get a DNA test on it and I'll keep it instead of her giving it for adoption, but instead she gave it up for adoption anyway. Why not get a DNA test and see if it's mine or not instead of just giving it up? She trusts Steve Wilkos' DNA test more than the one I have. I expect the results to come back the same. The second DNA test will possibly prove that it's not mine, or it can prove that it is mine. Maybe my DNA test was wrong. If it comes back that it is mine, I mean, that would be heartbreaking to me because, you know, so much time went by. I missed them growing up, missed them going to school, and we just missed a lot of things.
Steve, I got pregnant when I was 16. I got pregnant when I was 16 years old. I had sex for the first time on his prom night. A couple weeks later, we found out I was pregnant. We were scared at first, of course, because we were young.
Right.
And so I had to move in with Lewis and his family. And I was finally able to be happy about it because Lewis and his family was happy about it. So I was okay. Everything was good. A little while after that, my son was born. He was there for the whole thing. He was there for every appointment. He was there in the delivery room. He signed the birth certificate. He never led me to believe that he didn't think that that was his son. A month before my son's first birthday is when the drama started. Him and a friend of mine told me that he was talking to other girls. So I confronted him about it. He denied it. He didn't tell me straight up that he was cheating on me like he says in the tape. That's not true. It was a huge argument, but after the argument was over, we pretty much had worked it out.
But you believe that this argument started from not so much him denying the baby, but him kind of getting caught and cheating on you.
Yeah.
You are a beautiful actor, I swear to God.
No, you're a beautiful actor. You're a liar, Lewis. You never showed me no results, and then why wouldn't you tell me? And then what about all the times, we didn't even have to come all the way out here. Why didn't you just go to the child support? Why didn't you just go to the child support office and do the DNA test with me when I asked you to? Like, several times.
Because I called them and told them I wanted to contest it, and I haven't got a phone call back.
You're lying, Lewis. You're lying. You're lying. What about you told me that you're dodging the child support people.
Yes,
every time,
I'm dodging them. I've been living in the same address for 11 years.
Exactly, and when they came to your house, you had someone tell them you don't live there, so you know they can't knock again.
I'm the only person who lives there.
Okay, Lewis, exactly. No, you wasn't the only one living there when they came and knocked. But I sent them back to your house, and they can't go back. They say they can't go back. And then every time they find out where you work, you get another job. Because the girl told him that wasn't his child.
So you were raising for a long time. Why did you stop?
Because I found out it wasn't my kid. That's the only reason why I did stop when I got the DNA test. Up until the DNA test, I still was taking care of him.
Will you believe our test?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
Sure, I guess.
I mean, why not?
That's a better answer to you? Why not?
It's me.
I guess.
Okay.
How you gonna sit here and say that's not your child, bro? Answer the question.
DNA test?
But you
That's
took
the
it
point.
after 2 years, though.
Sounds
Son. You
stupid.
just being a little girl, bro. Just take
Right.
care of your
But
child, dog.
now,
Right.
But now,
I'm being a little girl.
You're raising a boy for 2 years.
Yes.
Right. And how do you feel?
I feel good. He's a very good child. I might as well legally adopt him because this.
What do you feel he's doing wrong?
Not being a man. That's what he's doing wrong. He needs to man up and take his L. Like, we not tripping if that's not your son. If it is your son, bro.
Let me ask you a question. So you gonna take care of the kid? You get DNA test, is 0% yours? Yes, yes or no? It's just yes or no, son.
Bro.
Honestly.
Why? Answer this question, though.
He can't even answer the question, y'all.
After 2 years, you
I
took
got a
that, though.
DNA test.
So why you was with her?
0% yours.
But why you was with her for 2 years, though?
Who was with her for 2 years?
You! She stayed in your house?
Yeah.
You was taking care of the child, right?
Yes.
Why?
Why?
Why you didn't take a
She
DNA test
wasn't even
right when you was
with
pregnant?
me.
Though? Like
Exactly.
right when he came out, why you didn't take a DNA test?
Exactly.
Why
Why
asked me not
why
to.
you
It's just-
why you
it's
waited
just
till you
He took a DNA test, and Lewis, you're not the father.
I lie for, son.
That's cool.
Look at me, bro.
That's
I don't
cool,
know you,
son.
you don't know me. What I lie for?
Right.
I'm a man.
Right.
I've been a man.
Right.
And guess what? What happened? And you know she got another dude DNA tested, right? And what happened? What happened?
He wasn't either.
So guess what?
First of all, I want to say thank you for acting very civilly, you know.
Thank you.
And,
What? Come on,
you
now.
know, what,
I see you, baby.
so I'm just asking you, what hurts the most?
It just hurts because now I have to explain that to my son. And he only knows him as his dad. And now I gotta tell him that's not his dad.
And as much as it hurts, you're gonna have to dig down deep and figure out who his father is. And you're gonna have to make that decision, you know? Can you do that? And listen, if you wanna come back and do another test, we'll do it. But I think your son needs to know who his father is, and I think you need to know who his father is, okay? And we'll do everything we can to help you. But you gotta let him go. You gotta let him off.
That won't be hard at all. I can't wait to never see him again in my life.
It's saddening to know that I am not the father, which I already knew from my DNA test, but it's also saddening to find out the second guy she got DNA tested was not the father. So now there's a third or fourth guy and she's out here giving crocodile tears. You can't do that. I'm immature. Look what you're doing. You have to find a third or fourth guy now.
I kind of feel betrayed because she had me thinking for like 2.5 years that it was his, and she was so positive about it. And I had skeptical thoughts about it because she was a teenager or whatever, but she should have told me that she wasn't 100% sure, you know, because he came on there very positive that it wasn't his, and she made it look like he was the bad guy. He really wasn't.
I feel bad that the boy won't know who his father is, but apparently, you know, like Kenneth said, he loves her, he loves the child, so hopefully he can legally adopt him. Maybe they'll be happy after all, you know, and I can go and do my own thing with my own life, you know, and I pray that she found, I actually do pray that she found whoever the father was, because I cared for him for 2 years, and now he got to grow up without knowing who his father is.
Me and Tanisha, we gonna talk it out. I mean, I'm gonna express my emotions and anger until I felt betrayed, but I think we'll move on from this. It's not nothing that serious. I'm gonna be there for the little boy regardless. Like, if we don't find out who the real dad is or not, I'll just take that road. We'll keep you updated, Steve, on how we get over this milestone and talk it over and stuff, and we'll keep in touch.